Hello everyone, this is Susan from my dining room table. I was remembering a story about our dog Tibby. At one time she would race around the house, but coming from the living room into the den, she would stop abruptly, turn her head to the right, and wait a second. Sitting in the den, I would watch her, not understanding why she did this. I kept thinking I must be missing something. I wasn't seeing the whole picture. Was there an angel over there somewhere? One day, when Sarah, our daughter, was home from college, I pointed out the dog's strange behavior. "Ah," she giggled. "I used to stand over there beside the hutch and jump out at her." I finally understood. Now I saw the bigger picture. It feels like that today. Things don't make sense. The picture is incomplete. But God sees the bigger picture. He knows all things, the past, present, and future. God is the source of all knowledge. He knows everything about every situation. He knows every person's thoughts even before they think it. Our knowledge is limited, and our best efforts at understanding are finite. God's knowledge is unlimited. Knowing that God is omniscient should allow us to trust His will, His word, and His timing. Though we don't know all the answers, God does. He sees everything. Psalm 147:5 says, "Great is our Lord, and mighty in power. His understanding has no limit." Proverbs 15:3 says, "The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good." Psalm 139:1-3 says, "Lord, you have searched me and know me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You discern my thoughts from afar. You search out my path and my lying down and are acquainted with all my ways." Matthew 10:29 says, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? And not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father. But even the hairs of your head are all numbered." We can trust Him. Often, our biggest questions focus on suffering and pain. We look at the wickedness and the misery in the world and wonder where He is. Just as the Lord explained to Moses that He had seen the suffering of His people, we can trust that God sees our painful situation and hears the cries of people who are suffering. If God knows everything, we wonder why pain and suffering continue. We may doubt God's goodness and His plan. Job's story of suffering reminds us that we don't know everything, and there are some things we will never comprehend with our finite knowledge. Job 37:5 says, "God thunders wondrously with His voice. He does great things that we cannot comprehend." God has perfect knowledge. Nothing is missing from it. It is unblemished and has complete integrity. I like to work on large puzzles, piece by piece, on our dining room table. It's obvious when I finish the puzzle. Every piece is in place, and the picture is complete. When God looks at the world, His perspective is perfect. He knows how the picture is going to look for all eternity. Our knowledge is incomplete. Pieces of the puzzle are missing. Our understanding isn't perfect. We don't know what our boss was thinking yesterday at 2:57 p.m. or realize how the people we see every day are genuinely feeling. We can't imagine every possibility of every situation and every relationship in the world for all time. We don't even know the specifics of what our life will be tomorrow or remember every breath today. Though we can't trust our knowledge or understanding, we can trust God. God knows what each of us need before we say a word, so we can pray confidently, "Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Let me pray over all of us. Dear God, you are the Creator. Your knowledge is infinite, complete, and perfect. You know everything about us, everything seen and everything unseen. You know when we sit and when we rise. You have numbered the hairs on our heads. Please teach us the way we should go. Please give us the words to speak and the understanding that is beyond our human knowledge and ability. Please take care of our loved ones. Please protect them and guide them according to your will. Help us depend on your omniscience and not our knowledge. Please help us not to worry. Help us to trust you. May your kingdom come. May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Amen.